Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Dustin. We're going to another quick draft of Magic the Gathering Arena. I've done a few of these drafts, and I actually recorded them, but when I listened to them back, the audio was pretty messed up and didn't sound good, so I fixed it. Unfortunately, I'm not going to publish those. I want to make sure I'm publishing stuff that has decent audio, and some of my previous videos, the audio was not tuned properly. The game was really loud and my voice was really quiet. So hopefully this is a little bit better. We'll see. I'll be making adjustments as I kind of go along and after I listen back to the recordings. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into this. We're gonna go ahead and use let's go ahead and use gems for this one. Okay, so first pack we got a legendary vampire, really cool. Elenda, lifelink 1/1, so not a great body. Whenever another creature dies, put a 1/1 counter on Elenda the Dusk. When she dies, create some vampires. Interesting. It's a mythic. I think it's good enough. Susceptible to removal, obviously. You don't want to drop it on 4 and then lose it. But it's when another creature dies, so that includes your opponent's creatures. I think that's good enough to take. Luminous Bonds be another solid card to pick here, and Water Knot be another one. But let's go ahead and take the mythic and see where she takes us. This next pick, I'm thinking of doing either, well, the Glorifier is a good vampire, but not fantastic. I mean, you'll be happy to have him or have her. Evolving Wilds is good for any splash, but Impale I think is the obvious pick here. So we're going to go with Impale. Works well with what we got going so far. Okay, so I think another easy pick, the Sky Marcher is a great flyer. Goes well in the vampire deck. Legion Conquistador being another solid card I think I would pick up for vampires. I do like Sailor of Means. I want to draft with having 5 Sailor of Means and just splashing a bunch of high value cards, and it just worked out extremely well. It was a nice kind of control deck in this more aggressive format, which I enjoy. But Sky Marcher here is what we're going with. Tomb Raider, I think that's a fine card, right? I think that's actually not too bad. However, I think Pride of Conquerors might be the pick here. I think that's just maybe a little bit better all-around card. The Tomb Robber's pretty nice, right? A Menace with an Explore effect, but I think Pride of Conquerors might be better. Especially with vampires, because you want to go wide on vampires, so I think I take the Pride of Conquerors, although again, Tomb Robber is not bad by any means. So I don't know exactly what if I'm picking the right thing, but I think Pride of Conquerors is probably a little bit better here. I don't know. That could be a close pick. Okay, I think the Glorifier is what I'm gonna pick up here. I don't see anything else in this pack that really makes me want to stop and look longer. Okay, Divine Verdict I think is a good card. There's some solid blue cards in here. I do like the Mistcloak Herald, especially when you get some good auras on it. It's nice. The Dreadmaw is a fine card. Golden City is also a good card for a little bit of card draw, but Divine Verdict is good with me. I think I'm fine with another Divine Verdict because it's a solid removal. It's better than the Dominaria one that actually just does damage and not does just destroy. The Atskin Seer is actually good. It's interesting to see it so late here. Makes me stop and think for a second. I think it's a solid card. And we maybe could splash Elenda. No, I think I'm going to stick with vampires. I love the vampire theme, so we're going to go with that. Okay, nothing here that really stands out to me. I think Recover is fine. I'm going to take... Recover. I'm thinking about Admiral's Order just for like the constructed play, but I don't know how often Admiral's Order comes up in construct. I know there's a few decks that run it, but I think I already have 1 or 2 of them, and I don't think it's an amazing counterspell. I think that what was the one that the other rare counterspell and the other set Disallow. I think that's better than Admiral's Order. So we'll put Recover in our sideboard. Maybe we main deck it. I don't know. I think I might grab the Foul Orchard and click Case as a splash. Maybe not. I can't imagine I'm going to really want to splash, but Fathom Fleet Border is a fine 3-drop. It's got some good stats on it, but doesn't really go well in our theme. Although we're not seeing anything that's really... I'm starting to get a little worried here because we're not seeing anything that's really standing out to me. I like Cleansing Ray, but we can't sideboard in Quick Draft, so it's not really a pick for us. Let's just take the Snubhorn Sentry. It's probably not going to make the deck, but I'd be fine with it. Another Glorifier works well with our theme. We do need some lower cost creatures, especially it works well with Alenda. Okay, nothing here. Maybe Dark Inquiry makes the deck if we run out of playables. I'll take Shredder Harness. Don't think that makes the deck. Canal Monitor doesn't make the deck, and probably not that card either. So we need some bombs in this next pack. Atali. It's a good card. Actually, the Jungle Creeper is also nice. I kind of wish I took that land that helps me splash it. Moment of Triumph being a pretty good card as well. But I'm thinking it's between Moment of Triumph and Voracious Vampire. And because my deck cares about a lot of creatures, I think I'm going to go with the Voracious Vampire. I do kind of like Atali, but not enough to just switch up my theme altogether now. I think I kind of overcommitted to vampires too quickly, but I think that's okay. We're still getting decent vampires, so it's not the worst. Martyr of Dusk, great card, great pickup. The rare is not really good at all in this deck. The Harpy, maybe. Harpy does kind of work well in vampires because you're going to go wide with vampires, but Martyr of Dusk is just a great card, especially with Alenda, so I'm going to pick that up and be happy about it. Another Martyr of Dusk. There's a Needletooth Raptor in here, which is good. The rare is also pretty good. Actually, I don't think the rare is that good, but I will take the Martyr of Dusk. Yeah, Evolving Wilds being a notable pick. Okay, we got a Foul Orchard, which can help us do that splash that we were talking about, but I think Dusk Legion Zealot is just too good to pass up, so that's what we're going to go with. Another Pride of Conquerors. Okay. I am tempted to take it. Moment of Triumph is a good trick, and I think having some tricks in a vampire-themed deck is a good idea. Life gain doesn't hurt either. But I think in a go-wide vampires, I think Pride of Conquerors is kind of what you want to get. So we're going to do that. Another Divine Verdict, I think, is a fine pickup. Don't want to get too many of those. Okay, we're going to get a Legion Conquistador. I don't know if it's a... I don't think I'll take the Dust Charger, so I think we take the Conquistador and maybe we pick up a couple of them. If I can get 2 or 3, I'll probably play it. Nothing here I want. Take the Dreadmaw, just because. Moment of Triumph, I'm happy to get it. Jungle Creeper being a close second here if I could find a way to splash it. If I get the Foul Orchard back, then maybe I would upgrade a little bit. I'll get the Flyer. Could be fine to have. There's the Foul Orchard, so I need to get that back, but I don't think Jungle Creeper would have made it anyways. Ooh, Jace, wow. I kind of like it. But there's no way I can play it. I really wish. I mean, if this is pack one, pick one, I think I'd pick it. I think it's fine. It's low loyalty, so it's pretty susceptible, but, you know, it's a 3-drop. I don't know. Inspiring Cleric is a great vampire. I like it a lot, but I think Vanquish the Weak is better. Vampire Zeal being another strong vampire card. Okay, so this is actually kind of a tough pick. Vanquish the Weak. Now, you know, I think Vanquish the Weak is just that much better than Inspiring Cleric, so I'm going to take it. I would be happy to get one of these, but unfortunately, I think removal is just... We have to prioritize removal above anything else. Okay, I like Dark Nourishment. Is there anything else in here that is good? Lightkeeper, not so much. Dark Nourishment's a great removal. I think it's good. Getting kind of bloated on the 4-drops though. Okay, there's a Field of Ruin, good for constructed, but I have enough of those. Queen's Agent doesn't excite me. Does Unclaimed Territory excite me enough? Because I could just slam that down and put, like, say, Vampire, you know? That's good. You can definitely consider that, but we're not splashing anything. I'll take Queen's Agent. It's, you know, it's good. It's good in the late game. I think it's not like you're not super happy to have it, but I think it's, you know, if I'm hurting to cut stuff, then I'll keep it in. I went to Deacon. Great pickup. Skyblade of the Legion, is that better than Legion Conquistador, having two of those? You know, it's not that exciting of a vampire. A 1/3 flyer, I think, is fine. Does it work well with anything else I have? I don't think so. I mean, it can work well with some tricks. Legion Conquistador is just a little bit more value, but it's a 2/2 vampire, but it kind of works well with... I don't have any, like, super high vampire payoffs. Well, I do. I mean, I got Anointed Deacon. I got two, yeah, I stick 2 lower flyers. So maybe I do take the flyer here. Now I'm going to take another Conquistador. Because if I get one more, then I think I'll be happy about that. Okay, nothing here that I want. Duress, I guess, for the sideboard. Unfortunately, I can't really sideboard here. Is Rallying Roar any good? Maybe. I already have 2 Pride of Conquerors, which is just a lot better. Rallying Roar is not that much worse, though. See, this would be a great sideboard card, too. But... I'm not going to take it. I think Direfleet Interloper is a fine pirate card to have. Maybe I keep it in. I'm not getting anything that I'm really... It's kind of thick. It's starting to dry up on me. I didn't get anything that I really was hoping to finish with. Got a lot of pirates. Okay, so this looks like what we're sticking with. So let's make some cuts and think about... I got a lot of low creature kind of value cards, which is good. Nothing that's like that's the bomb that's gonna just win the game. Alinda is okay, but that's about it. So this deck's not too bad, I think. We're just gonna take out cards that we know we're not gonna play. I mean, the Snubboard Sentry actually might still make it, so I think I do keep the 2 Conquistadors in. It's not a lot of value, but I think I'm just barely enough. I think the Interloper's good. Is Cutthroat? So, thoughts on Cutthroat. When is this good? It's good when you're okay giving up some cheapy weak creatures, which we do have some of. It's a decent body. But Interloper, I think, is a little bit better. Is there anything else I want to cut? What do I not want to play? I think Queen's Agent probably doesn't make it here. What are my weakest cards? I actually don't have too many weak cards. I mean, the 2 Legion Conquistadors, but I think I need them to fill up my 3 slot, so I'm okay with that. That Tormentor's not bad either. I want to keep all my vampires. I think I'll cut the Cutthroat. I got enough removal, I think, at that. Suncrest is just a 2/5. It won't have Vigilance, so it's a good blocker. I don't know if I need blockers, so I need to cut one more thing. Let's look at my curve. Okay, so the curve is where I kind of want to be at. I don't want to cut any more creatures. I got 15 creatures, and actually Alenda does care about creatures, so maybe I cut a spell. But what spell would I cut? All my spells are pretty important. I don't know if I cut a spell here. Am I playing 17 lands or 16 lands? I think I'd definitely play 7. I don't play 18. I guess I play 17. I mean, I don't have a lot of expensive creatures, so yeah, maybe I play 16 lands. Is that too greedy though? That might be kind of greedy. It might be hard for me to get to 4 quick enough to start dominating the field. And I got a good amount of 4 drops, so maybe we keep a 17. Okay, so we would like to cut a non-creature, which that's actually tough. Is what would I cut? I wouldn't cut Dark Nourishment. All my non-creatures are going to be removal. Besides Pride of the Conquerors, do I cut one of these? You know, I don't think I cut one of these, but I think I do cut a 5-drop because I want to keep cheapy creatures as much as possible. That way, Alenda's better. That way, Pride of the Conquerors is better. And I think Pride of the Conquerors is more like my win condition. So we want cheap creatures on the ground and as many as possible. Is Rallying Roar better than Pride of Conquerors? It's a cool kind of defensive spell if you think about it, because you get untaps. But I think Pride of the Conquerors is just slightly better. Yeah. Okay. Do I need to recover? I don't. I don't have enough value creatures to go recover, so. Okay. I like it. Let's go ahead and name the deck Vamps. Then we'll go ahead and get into game 1.